And uh, here we go again. Here we go again. I don't think that this was ever able to be voided out, to be honest with you. Hold on, let me just go over. Hey, Kathy Williams, how are you? Thank you, Wilson. Yeah, it is. It is just disgusting here. I hear you. I hear you, girl. It's going to be like that for a while. So we got a couple of months that it's just going to be like that. Um, who else did I miss? Darlene, how are you, Darlene? Good to see you. Thank you. Thank you for coming, everyone. Um, I'm trying to scroll and see. Okay. Um, yeah, there's been so much chaos going on. Okay, with that side of the spectrum and our side, and the forgiving and the accepting of people coming back into the community. I, for one, am done. I am going to be here. You know exactly where I'm going to be. Okay, it's here. It's Hussy, and it's other people, the creators that are here. Okay, but other than that, that is it. I'm done. I'm done. Hey, Monica, good to see you. Thank you for coming, and thank you for your emails and stuff. I appreciate it. Ladybugs, did I say hello? Well, hello, Ladybugs. How are you? Good to see you. Thank you. If I don't say hello and you see this up on screen, like your thing, it means hello. Apologized. And then all of a sudden, we hear that pictures were sent to other people. You can't do that. Then I texted Unicorn, I texted Blaze, I texted Hussy, I texted a whole bunch of people today. Okay. Then I hear, okay, hello, my bed friend. Okay, hello, Danny, how are you? Good to see you. Um, beautiful. Oh, thank you. I'm like, what? Um, I'm the same. Yeah, I think I'm the same too. I think we're just done. Okay. Um, then I hear that, all this is going on. Blaze is really hurt. Okay, she's taking some time. Let her breathe. Let her do her thing. Okay. Unicorn, I told you where I stand. I think it's unacceptable, and I can't believe that you did that. And she also told me that she was going into the hospital today and shutting her channel down. Um, I am not saying I don't believe you. I'm not saying, hey, Viking, how are you? I'm not saying anything of the sort, but I was just over in GP's chat just to check something out, and you were there. I don't know. I don't know. So my advice to people still stands where it was in the very beginning of this all. Okay. I'm done. I'm not getting involved. I'm not doing anything of the sort to want to even engage in anything that has to do with people over there. But when I heard pictures being shown and shared, like it was nothing. It was like because we were broken up and that was it. No, no. She was on his panel. And yet you say that you have an appointment and your doctor knows that you're going to the hospital and Unicorn. After you, because I saw you go up there. Okay. Yeah. What is up with the lies? Why do people find it necessary to lie? And then let me tell you another thing, guys, okay? Because this is how done I am. Okay. If you want to go over there and hang out with those people, don't expect to come back over here and be all Gucci with me and other people that I love and I care about. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm done. Okay. I want nothing to do with any of them. I was exposed. I was on the farms. They went after my family. They went after this one. They went after that one. They went after Hussy. I mean, this is enough. I don't engage with people that dox me. I don't engage with anyone who thinks it's necessary to go over there, hang out, and like be on panel and like, and then come over here and know that this is what's going on. Now, I know a lot of you are mods over there, okay, for her and other people. Listen, that's okay. Okay. In fact, I wish that Unicorn Girl, you take my wrench away, okay, because I really don't deserve it. I don't want it. It's not necessary to give me a wrench, and I appreciate it, but I want it taken away. Okay, so please demod me at all costs or whatever. It's fine. I don't care anymore. But the thing is that yes, there were pictures that were shared that Unicorn and Mistress of Deception or whatever sent to people in Discord, or I don't know how that works, but they were sent. They were sent by Unicorn and Mistress, and that is not leveled here with me. No, I'm sorry. It's not acceptable. It's not fucking acceptable. Take care, my loves. Okay, are you going, Monica? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. I love you, and I will talk to you later. Yeah, you're overseas, so you're probably like it's bedtime or something. I don't know, but yes, no, this is not happening. Thank you very much, Ladybugs. But why? Why didn't you just tell Blaze, hey, you know what? I want to apologize to you, but I did something. I said it. I don't air, the oh it burns thing or anything with her. Over there anymore, and I'm not going up on panels anymore with her, and that's it. We had a beautiful time last night. We had a beautiful time the other night. I was there 4 times or 5 times. Okay, all the times that I was there, I felt comfortable. I felt at ease. I felt like we worked it out. I thought that, but there was always something there saying, tapping me on the shoulder, like, just be careful. That's what I do. but by one person, and I'm sorry, but I don't appreciate having to feel that I have to step on eggshells thinking that, you thought this about me, and you said, well, hey, it was like I was doing too much, and then I just had to sit down.
Congratulations, that means you made it. Yeah, because, guys, what hate?
I covered this. I don't think I did. I think I did the Carrie dropped my docs one, the 12-minute one. That's the one I think I covered. I think that I didn't cover this, but I know Hussey did. And we're totally, totally going to listen to it and critique it because it's wrong.
Last couple of days, some private things happened in my life as far as like being attacked and everything.
Badass saying, well, like, who's going to believe you? The cops? Who's going to believe you? The person that takes a match to the tent or a homeless person?
Plus 3 to 5 years of being on YouTube.
That it's their lifestyle and that was how it is. I don't know, but she was a really nice person. And I know people that went to her funeral. I didn't get to go. I got a card. I got a funeral card, a memorial card for her, which is so pretty. She had these big fucking lips made out of roses. Oh, as a, to put on the casket. Oh, it was so like them, so they can go fuck off. And I really don't know who you are. So, we know you want to see it. Hold on. Javorski's, okay, well, I don't like them, so they can go fuck off. And I really don't know who you are. So, I don't know. But thank you for telling me. I don't care. Ghost, Kratos, voiceless, whatever. As I said, this is why, I don't know. But thank you for telling me. I don't care. Ghost, Kratos, voiceless, whatever. As I said, this is why she probably does this. This is why Kratos probably does this.
Once you have a hater, congratulations, that means you made it. Yeah, because, guys, what hater stands for is having anger towards everyone reaching success. Oh. So I would have to say, if you're hating on me, that means I guess I'm successful. Yeah. Okay.
And I'm not like 21 years old or in my 20s. So there you go. Okay. Right? Kratos? Crater face, whatever you call your name, whatever your name is. Who comes up with a name named Kratos? Seriously. Anyway, you're just a bunch of bullshit people. Get a life. Get a life. Right. Seriously. You want to go and call me racist and this and that and blah, blah, blah. And the other day, I've been called a homophobe. I'm homophobic. Oh, I really am. No, not. In fact, I like gay people more than I like straight people, to be honest with you. Okay? It doesn't make me gay. It makes me, I like having gay friends because you know what? They're fun to hang out with and they're human. And we have things in common. What's wrong with that? Doesn't make me a homophobe, unlike several of you out here. I'll make it even better for you. When you can pay a car, a home, okay, your mortgage, a car, you have a job, you pay for your children, you work 2 jobs to provide for your children, then you can talk to me. Other than that, you stay at home, you stay in your little gaming room, okay, with your little LED lights and everything so pretty and sparkly, okay? You stay there and I'm going to stay here touching grass every fucking goddamn day, okay? I'll do that. I think that's pretty cool. Now, we need those at the res. That's all I got to say. She lied. She lied about going into the hospital today. And yet she's on, she's on panels and she's like doing lives, saying that she's shutting down her channel. I mean, I don't know. It's just, it's enough. It's enough. But when I heard the picture thing, I got very angry. And I had to approach her. And I did approach her. And I did talk to her about it. And she said that it was before, like when they had a fallout. Doesn't matter. My point is, it does not matter. It was done. You don't do that. Especially when she knows the type of people that those people are. Yes, Trisha. You have a question? You're lying, Trisha. I'm just kidding. Thank you, Trisha. I don't know. I don't know. I'm very upset about it. And I can understand how Blaze is right now and how she feels. I really do. She's very upset about it. And she has every single right to be upset about it. And nobody can take that away. Nobody can make that better. She has to make it better. She has to make that go away. Meaning Unicorn Girl has to make that go away. And she better make that go away. She better clarify her lies and she better start learning from her mistakes and listening to other people, because not listening to anybody and going on like this, no, I'm in West Virginia, but if I was younger, I would fly up and request entrance to member of the public. Well, you know what you can do? A lot of people do this. They stand outside and wait, or they go in the courthouse and they just wait in the waiting area. But I don't know, like what, like how, I don't that's not for me to room. They can do it that way. There's not going to be like 10,000 the summons, not one fucking bit. But he's been talking about it for so long. Oh, really? So do I have to go over there and snipe this? Because I really don't want to do that. That's okay. I'm not going to do that. But 1 minute it's yes, 1 minute it's no. It was sent. And all I can tell you is that Blaze and I and Hussey and David Anthony will be doing something to just make sure everything's documented by the proper authorities. Because it's not right. It's not right. And if he didn't send it, then who sent it? Still, again, questions that aren't being answered. And that's why I also left as well. You bet she did. You bet that Unicorn Girl sent that to herself. Wow. Wow. Is that what you're saying, Sandy? Wow. Is it right? Wow. Yep. Wow. Her stream finished. She showed the email, but something fishy going on. Yep. Max, who's she blaming sent the email? Yeah, who's she blaming? Because she certainly wasn't blaming us. She was blaming Negs. But who is it? Who sent it? Yeah. I want to go over there. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Okay. If you want to hang out for a little bit, you can. If not, can somebody just tell me like a timeline, time frame, like when? Yeah, there are too many fucking snakes out here. Where's the timeline on it? If you have a timeline, let me know. Okay. Because I was going to cover something else too. But she did not say, but the email address seemed to be one of her email addresses. Still here working. Sorry, Noxious. Wow, I'm all over the place with this. Oh, it was towards the end? Okay. She did not say, I'm going to pin this comment. She did not say, but the email address seemed to be one of her email addresses. Here's your proof. Is this it? Okay. So we're going to go to, well, how long is it? Oh, it's 10 minutes. Okay. 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 Sorry. But Unicorn Girl, I don't even know what to say anymore. Okay. This is only 10 minutes, like 11 minutes, guys.
All right. Okay, but I'm making this video real quick. I'm going to pull up the fucking said email. And I do want to apologize because a couple people pointed out that this isn't the way Nick would talk, and I really didn't think it was. I'm glad that it's not. Oops, sorry, hold on, wrong thing. I'm really glad that it was not. Just give me 1 second, guys. Again, I have the chat off, so please don't bother.
Oh, okay. All right. You see? That's why I'm going to go and look at this again. Okay? Thank you. Thank you. It's okay. No worries. Still doesn't make any sense to me, though.
Here we go.
Okay.
Online.
And Tracy, this is only 11 minutes, right? This makes me... I'm sorry, guys, that you got involved. So listen, I have to apologize to the mods. I have to apologize to subscribers. I have to apologize to everyone. Because I allowed her back into, like, my community over here. Even though we're all in one community, but, like, we all have our different channels. I allowed her on my channel. And I'm not happy with this. At all. So, why couldn't she say this the other day?
This came from the Real Negs podcast at proton.me. Just hold on a second. I have to be careful because.
See?
Hold on. Let me do something.
Okay, please do.
Whoever did this decided to put people's real names.
Yeah, please do. Please do. Not that it matters because, like, I'm on the farm anyway. Blaze, how are you? This is from earlier when she went live. It's only 11 minutes. It's only 11 minutes. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Hi, Unicorn. I'm waiting on. Okay, and I'm able to talk to you leveled, not yelling, not screaming, not shouting, because I believed in you. And I'm sorry that whatever you're going through, we're all going through things right now. But what you did to Blaze was the most hurtful thing I can ever imagine any friend to ever do to anybody. I can't stress that enough. I can't stress that enough, Unicorn Girl. I'm sorry. I can't. I was doxxed. Yes, okay. Well, so was I, Unicorn. I went onto the farms. Hussy's on the farm. Half of us are on the farms. But do you think that by doing what you did, is not going to get you in bigger trouble with Blaze? Or Blaze getting into bigger trouble because of you sharing pictures of her? I don't know what to say. I really don't. This is disgusting. And it needs to stop. I was doxxed alive and forgave. Listen, we all forgave you. We all forgave you, okay? We all forgave you. But you still have the habit of doing something that's really bad. You should have told Blaze this a long time ago. A long time ago. When you apologized to her. Exactly, Blaze. What are you thinking? You did apologize, okay? But it still doesn't matter. You gave her pictures out to public people. Haven't I told you this before? Stay away from those people. They're nasty. They will dox you. They will go after you. I've said this to you many a times. Yes, and she lied about what she spoke about with Nex. All after the apology. Exactly. All after an apology. Watch this, and then we're just going to end it. I'm glad to see the truth. Do you? You know, you have to do what you got to do. Just too much drama. You're a nice person. Thank you. Thank you. Fix it with her then. But you can't fix it now. It's too late. I mean, that's just me. I don't know. All I can. Why is that okay behavior? And your doxes are still out there? My doxes are still out here. I took that picture down a long time. Like when we made up, I took that little clip down. I can't help it if somebody else has that clip and is playing it, okay? I can't help it. Just like you can't help the shit that you said about me on lives that you still have up when I think it would be right of you to take it down. Take them all down about me. Take them all down about Hussey. But you're not going to do it because you want the views and you want people to look at the videos and laugh at us because you're laughing at us behind our backs. And you know what I have to say about that? That is fucking unjustifiable. And it's fucking disgusting. Oh no, I do believe that you used her. And I do believe that you have no love for her. And I do believe that you really don't give a shit about anybody here except yourself. And I am really going to stress this, Blaze, if you're listening, if you're still here, honey, do not forgive her. But that's up to you. Because I know I wouldn't do it. Unicorn Girl lied to Fallon about going to the hospital 7 hours ago when Ladybug was in the hospital all weekend. Yeah. You can make videos about me. You can talk about me. I don't care anymore. Okay? Because I know that I'm a piece of shit to you. That I never really was meant, like this was all lies, apparently. Yeah. So it's okay to dox people if they dox you. It's like a back and forth. It's like tit for tat. Is that what we're doing? I don't know. I do not know. I don't want you to text me. I don't want you to email me anything. I could give two flying fucks about that email right now. Okay? Because I'm trying to concentrate on how Blaze is about all of this. And this is wrong. This is wrong. And doxing me live was wrong as well. Yes. And everybody was live that doxed me. But welcome. Thank you for coming. That low life loser Gregory Lurk is restreaming your stream.
Because I think that's weird. I don't have pictures of anybody in here. So you come out and you're like, oh, well, did you tell Blaze that you send me tons of pictures? Yeah. Well, did you tell Unicorn to stop doing that? No, I bet you didn't. I bet you didn't. Thank you so much, sweetheart. It's a little big. I don't know why. I ordered the same size. Pink is, I love the pink too. 12. He really got me angry today. I'm not going to share it because apparently I don't have a right to be upset when things aren't done properly. So, $100 make it hollow. So I really got upset. Let me just tell you what happened. I'm not going to say my reaction. But... So as you already know, when he comes and he cleans, I go in my room with my cat. And we walked through the hallway, got into the living room, a shit ton of hair from the rug. I said, did you clean it? Oh! He's like, yeah, I cleaned it. I'm like, I grabbed it. I'm like, what is this? And he blames it on the mop and the broom. I'm like, listen, I don't want to hear this every single time you blame it on something. Listen, I don't care. If it leaves residue, you pick it up. But that's not exactly how I said it. And then he talks over me. And I feel like if I don't talk over him, he's never going to hear what I have to say. So how can he fix the problem? So let's just pretend that I wasn't speaking in this tone. But I really got upset. And I don't want to get that kind of upset, but come on now. Come on. I mean, it was just literally all right there. So anyway, when he left, what did I eat? Did I eat something? What did I eat today? Oh, I had my leftover Mediterranean bowl. I had that, and then I fell asleep. Fallon was live. I went into Fallon's for a little bit. Blaze was live after my stream. She ended the stream because she got very upset that many reasons, but I think the one that really pissed her off the most was when she found out that Unicorn Girl was sending pictures to OT. And I totally understand why she's upset. My feeling is it's going to go on the farms. I don't know who's in those pictures. I don't know if her family's in there or not, but I understand her concern. It's not fair. It's really not. She doesn't deserve this. Noxious, thank you so much, sweetheart. This is your favorite way. Thank you. I think I have to agree with you. This is my favorite too. And I should take better care of it, right? Just tell her, why are you sending me these? I'm not interested in pictures of Blaze. Why are you taking them? Why don't you tell her to stop sending it to you? Did you tell her to stop sending it to you? It's just a yes or a no. Because I think that's weird. I don't have pictures of anybody in here. So you come out and you're like, oh, well, did you tell Blaze that you send me tons of pictures? Yeah. Well, did you tell Unicorn to stop doing that? No, I bet you didn't. I bet you didn't. Penguin, sweetheart, thank you so much, hon. Thank you, boo, for me $10 tonight. Pete and AJ are at it. Trisha was following me all fucking day, this little one right here. I'm about to get a restraining order on her, don't tell her. But she literally fucking followed me all afternoon, and I'm kind of creeped the fuck out. And she knows she did, because she's telling me every time she sees me in someone's street, she's like, I'm here too. I'm like, I'm not worried, but fucking A, man. I pretend this is not a problem. So they got into a big fight. Then she muted him or lowered his volume to the point that he can't be heard. So he left, and he ended up doing a live stream. He went off on her. You're a liar. You're a gaslighter. You're a manipulator. You're no good. This, that, fuck you, fuck you. I totally agree. I've been saying it. And then Monica went up on panel, and then Greg went up on panel. No, not Greg. Unicorn Girl went up on panel, and what else happened after that? I think that was it. So, what else happened? And then I checked up on, just now I checked up on Blaze. Blaze is with her hubby. She's okay. So that's good. Unicorn Girl, I don't think she is going to nuke her channel. Because I remember I was talking to Fallon, and we were thinking that, I think that's what she said she was going to do. But then when she was on GP's channel, I think she said she's not going to nuke it. But he said, listen, you're in the drama community. Either get involved or leave. And that was her advice. Like, I don't know. I'm not going to tell her what to do, but that's pretty much what he said. Because she said, I don't want to be a part of it. Okay. So, Hecate has been giving a huge problem. You already know Hecate is the one that I'm suing for slander and defamation. And she's giving a problem because, you know, she's out of the country. She's in Canada. And it's a problem to serve her. And it's been a problem to serve her. So I just wanted to let you guys know that. I don't know if you guys know Hecate. But, you know, first GP was hiding. And we had, not GP. GP, I'm sorry. G-Man. G-Man was hiding. And we had a tough time with that. And then he, you know, you can't hide from this. You just can't. And then he finally got served. And then Hecate had to play the game. And she was playing very difficult. And I didn't want to tell you guys anything because I was told to stay quiet. Until now. She got served. Ha! 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 Bitch! Hecate got served today. Oh, yes, she did. You tried to hide, bitch. You tried to give us a hard time, bitch. You thought we didn't know where you was, bitch, because you was up in the Canada mountains. You got served. You got served. So I get a text message after our stream. This was when Fallon was live. So Robert texts me, bing bong, Canada's been served. Yes. Oh, you're so quiet, old bitch. You so quiet. You didn't think I was going to sue? Oh, Huzzy took $1,200 from his audience and he bought an iPhone. He's not suing me. This, that, and the other. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, really? Really? How you feeling now? Hey, Chantel, good to see you, my pig buckle. How you feeling now? You thought you couldn't hide? You thought you weren't going to cooperate and you're not going to get served because you in Canada, honey. We hired the best. We hired the best. And your ass got served. Ain't nothing a little few dollars can't fix. Ain't nothing a few dollars can't fix, honey. Bing bong. So apparently G-Man ain't gonna have an attorney. Hecate ain't gonna have an attorney. Well, let me tell you something, GG. I hope you get an attorney, because after I spill the beans on what I have to say about what you did, honey, I'm sure somebody, and not me, but I'm sure somebody's going to be dragging your ass to court, and I am here for it. I am here for it, because when the time is right, sometime this week, I am going to be dropping the fucking tea on what you fucking did. And I'm sure the person's going to drag your ass to court. Have fun. You want to talk about karma and all that shit? I'm such a bad person for helping you. Hi, Leah Boo. We're going to find out now, bitch. I'm sure they're going to let you slide on this one. I'm sure. Chantel, thank you so much for the $2.79, Boo. Serving lawsuits and looks. Hi. Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate you so much, Boo. Thank you, my pay. Yep, so everybody's served, okay? My cocktail is served. And that's that. That's what I'm saying. You can hide. I mean, you can run, but you can't hide. Yes. So now we know. By the way, I don't know if Hecate is going to have to travel here because she's in Canada. I don't know how it's going to work. I don't know if we're going to do Zoom. Probably Zoom. I'm guessing Zoom. But with G-Man, he's probably going to have to come here. And I don't have to travel too far because it's right here, honey. If we don't do Zoom, we're going to have to be in person. Zoom, likely, yeah. So that was good news. So this weekend, G-Man got served, and Monday, Hecate got served, and you're awfully quiet. Thank you, darling. Thank you. So I have no idea. I think G-Man is going to be in person too. I wonder what GG is going to be, in person or Zoom. My guess is you're going to have to go in person. And that's just going to be lovely for you, GG. What was I going to say? So G-Man did a stream. I think we should watch it. I haven't watched it at all. He just did it a couple hours ago. That's so stupid. He did this 2 hours ago. Okay, Fallon.
All right, I think I can get started with this now. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the channel formerly known as Sowing and Reaping, now known as GTV. For the people that are new to my channel, when I first started this channel, it was called Sowing and Reaping, and I made
nobody. You don't have to tell us this every single fucking time. Cope, bitch. Sit and cope. And I am going to have a screenshot of that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. The bitch got served. The bitch got served. You're going to court. You're going to get nailed by the judge. You just wait. We got a lot of things in store for you legally, yo, witch. A lot. And wait till you find out who we are adding, honey. You are doomed. You are just doomed, honey. Can you spell Dune? D-U? D-U? M-E-D? D-U? I know you're watching, honey. Keep watching. Keep watching. I know I got your attention. Chantel, thank you so much for the $7, sweetheart. It's so interesting that everyone is real quiet now after being served. I know, right? I love it. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. I mean, are we not the best? Seriously. I mean, we put our mouth where our how does it go? We put our money where our mouth is. Is that how you say it? We're the real deal. Like, we are the real deal. You tried to hide, bitch, right? How did that work for you? I don't give a fuck if you live in Timbuktu, if you live in Canada or the Niagara Falls or wherever the fuck you is.
At Sowing and Reaping, I don't know, for about 2 years, I think, a year and a half, I think. And then, no, about 2 years, I think it was. And then I decided to change the title of the, not the title, the name of the channel to GTV. So that's.
I'm glad she came and left that comment and I had to block her because it shows that she's continuously harassing me. Jail! Just wait. Just wait, Hecate. It's going to be lovely. Your summer is going to be fantastic. Make sure you get a Polaroid because you can take pictures for your album, honey, because it's going to be interesting.
That's why you hear me open up that way, because some people still know me as Sowing and Reaping. So with that being said, I want to talk about an observation that I have about some YouTubers. And in this particular case, because of the title of the video, we'll be talking about, obviously, Buff Weed, because he's in the...
Right? They can go to the CIC. They can get their 2-3 meals a day. They got their money coming in, the food stamps and everything else. They totally have a choice. No, I'm sorry.
Participate in his tank, his skank tank, so that they can come out of it making money. Now, what he wants all of these people out here to believe is that the reason why he's doing it is because he wants to be a good guy. Oh man, I hope some Christians are watching me, are listening to this today. He wants people to believe that he's a good guy because he's helping them. There are some people in here who actually brag.
Hey man,
one, that he did more than me, and then two, that he's doing a lot for them. He wants to see them do something with themselves. I mean, you remember when he told them that they couldn't come back on the tank if they didn't get their ID?
You know what would be very interesting? To tally up how much G-Man has spent on them and how much Buffweeb has spent on them and how much Buffweeb has made off of them and how much you've made off of them. How much did you make off of them, G-Man? A house? That would be interesting. Tell us how much you spent, how much you made, and let him tell us how much you spent, how much he's made.
These, I'm pretty sure they don't got their IDs. Somebody was hungry for money. I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
But that's neither here nor there. I think both parties were hungry for money. Exactly. Both Shanny and Rev and
he didn't get no damn house.
But that's neither here nor there. So he invites these homeless people, because that's how I'm going to refer to Shanny and Rev for right now. He invites, I'm sorry, Shanny, Rev, Chris, and I forget the other guy, because we're going to get to the other two, because they was in the tank too, whether people understand this or not.
No, we don't understand it.
Okay, this ain't just about Shanny and Rev. We're going to talk about the character and who this individual Buffweed really is, who just came out of nowhere, came into this community, and showing us what kind of a monster he actually is. I want you to put yourselves in Shanny and Rev's position, and Chris's position, and the other guy's position. You're given this phenomenal opportunity to go on this show called Skank Tank. But then you find out during Skank Tank, obviously, you got to deal with some of the things that you did in the past, which is the reason why people are giving. But then you're the other two guys in there. And it's not like he's feeding them for the sake of feeding them. No, Buckwheat has to benefit from it. Buckwheat has to humiliate the people that are in the tank in order to keep his narcissistic audience happy. It would be too easy for him to say, you want to know what, guys? You don't got to come into the tank. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put you guys in the hotel for a week.
So, G-Man, what you're saying that what you did, going to the tent, threatening their life, threatening to burn it, humiliating them, is not worse than what Buff is doing for them? I mean,
to go into the tank, they had to be humiliated. They had to be made to look like fools. Homeless people now, remember this now. It ain't like these two live in Boulder, Colorado anymore. It's not like these two have all of this money anymore. We're talking about two people who are sleeping in a tent outside, dependent on other people in order for them to survive. Because God knows, we all know that these two lazy people ain't never going to go out there and go get a job for themselves. Unless it involves social media. I'm not stupid. I understand who we're talking about regarding Shanny and Red, but you also got to remember there were two other people there. I want you to imagine you guys are homeless. And you had to go through a humiliation ritual in order to make some money. Would you do it? What would your opinion about that person be? To a certain extent, I can see this from Shanny's perspective. However, she had this coming for a long time. She had it coming for a long time. And I think that there's other ways that it could have been done. Now, everybody keep talking about the mental illnesses that these two have and then subject them to what they was being subjected to while they was in the tank. We're talking about homeless people here, okay? Buckwheat's character needs to come into question here. Yeah, now mind you, as a Christian, I don't worship Buck.
You keep emphasizing homeless. These two are child abusing, animal abusing degenerates that blew $1 million because they were irresponsible and had to be kicked from a home because they didn't keep it up to par. And now they are homeless. When you say homeless, you're kind of giving people the wrong impression, okay? They're not victims, okay? They are not. They are degenerate, child abusing, animal abusing degenerates, okay? That they deserve everything. If they're going to get paid hundreds of dollars a day, then they're going to have to deal with what comes along with it. They can go, and they can go work for $7 an hour, and they can work 40 hours a week and get $250. What they can make in 2 days, a couple of hours. Let them go. Let them go do it. They're better off, right? Obviously, they don't think they're better off. Why are you getting in between this? It's none of your business. Obviously, they think it's to their benefit.
I don't worship the audience. I don't worship these other fake little deities out. I worship Jesus Christ because he has proven on multiple occasions that he is worthy to be worshiped. He is worthy to be loved. He is worthy to be considered our Lord and our Savior.
None of that.
However, you ever notice that when somebody gets away from Jesus, it's always selfish on why they will help them? It has to benefit them in order to help somebody else. If it doesn't benefit them, then why help them? And this is why, by observation, by what I've seen him do, and the things that I've heard him say, and how he has behaved, I believe that Buckwheat hates the homeless. How do you explain Chris and the other guy that was here? Oh, he gave them $400, $300, $100. after they had to endure sitting there watching Shani and Red be humiliated, and to a certain extent themselves too. And this is what's going on in this country. I bet you Buff Weeb's a Democrat.
You know, G-Man, a lot of people think you hate the homeless too. Do you remember when you went to the two guys and you said, how do you feel that people make fun of you, that you're homeless? Why would you do that? We're not making fun of the homeless people. I think you hate the homeless too. You make fun of the homeless. You turn them into content. But you don't have the ability to make money. All you can ask for is a Whopper. Okay? If you had the ability to turn that into money, you would absolutely do it. Because you were bragging to all of us that, oh, you have original content. You have original content, right? No, you don't. You're just mad that the spotlight is not on you. But don't worry, I fixed that, didn't I? I gave you one even better. I'm suing you. That's a good spotlight, isn't it?
I'm going to go in on this guy. I bet you he's a Democrat. I bet you he's one of these guys that believes that, you know, the country should go in a certain direction. That there should be government programs for everybody, right? There should be government programs for everybody. And it's Trump's fault that everybody, that the homeless problem has gotten crazy here in America. So what is the Democrat doing about it, guys? What is he doing about it? I know what I'm going to do to fix this. I know how I'm going to make America great. I'm going to bring them into the tank, humiliate them, and give them a little bit of money and try to act like I'm a good person. And I'm sorry, Buff, you're not a good person. This goes back into what I said in my previous video.
Neither are you.
The only person that I recognize that has been good is Jesus Christ. All of us are flawed. Every last one of us. You ain't no different. Don't come into this community thinking you're just going to walk around here thinking you're better than everybody. You're a pretty good comedian.
Hey, Torvy Boo.
You know how to make jokes.
You, honey.
You're about as smart as the average person here in this community. Stop walking around.
But I don't think he's trying to come up here and tell anybody he's better than. He's really not. And I think if you ask him, he'll probably say he's nothing special. He ain't trying to tell people he is. You're the one.
Around here thinking you're better than everybody because you're
I don't
not.
think he does.
You're actually showing what kind of a monster you are actually.
Okay.
You're a monster. You literally get off on watching other people, at least from what I've observed. See, I could be wrong about this, you see. He's literally getting off on the suffering of what he's doing to these people that are less fortunate. Like I said, it ain't difficult to say, hey, Shani, you know, I'm feeling pretty generous today. I'm going to give you guys $10 each so that you guys can go get some breakfast. Shani and Rev and the other homeless people will be like, oh, thank you, Buff. You're just so great. Now, mind you, she's still going to be ungrateful. She's still going to call all kinds of names and whatnot. But we're not talking about whether or not she's being grateful or not. We're talking about how you present yourself here on social media. Like I said, dude, you came out of nowhere.
We all do that. I think he's done it after Stank Tank. I think he's offered to give them money to get food or ordered food for them. We offered to give them a shit ton of money. I offered to give them food. Somebody else offered to pay for the two guys to go to the Chinese buffet too. No questions asked, no content, no nothing. We do that. But she doesn't want it. She doesn't even, nothing.
Nowhere. You went like, came this comedian, got them at the skank tank, yada, yada, yada. And you're showing everybody that you're a monster. You're a immoral monster. I remember when I went on his channel once, we got into morality a little bit. He argues just like a typical person that I would argue against during the great debate days. He believes he's a good person. I'm sorry, Buff. Ain't nothing good about you, dude. There's absolutely nothing good about you. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go so far to say that you can't define good, you can't define evil, and that you don't know the difference between the two, nor do you have a basis for calling someone good or to call somebody evil. That's what I would say about you. And if you ever see me work using those topics, you know what's going to happen. The point is that you do not try to come on here and say, I'm a good person, and then participating in humiliating the homeless.
Torvy, thank you so much for becoming a channel member, sweetheart. I appreciate your support. Enjoy your emojis and your membership shout-outs, honey. Thank you, boo-boo. I appreciate that.
Tell me, Buff, when is Shani and Rev going to get a permanent roof over their head? Because you stopped me from doing
How
it
does he fucking know? No, he didn't stop.
with the condition.
Didn't you say that they didn't want to stop smoking and the place was no smoking? What do you mean we stopped you from? You're so full of hot air.
That they have to get their life together. Tell me, when are you going to help them get a permanent roof over their head? Perhaps an RV, something. I mean, if you want to come across as being a good guy, why don't you just do that and don't have a skate tank and just go on your...
Wait a minute. You were the one that said you were going to get them an RV or something. What are you talking about? He never promised them a house? Well, you told them you were going to do that. You told them you were going to put them in an Airbnb. Timo, wow, 8 months, honey. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Why Gary is not parent as Bible tell? Good question. Good question. And after Buff, we played the video where he admits to having an autistic daughter. I think it was a daughter. He's denying it. Interesting. Timu, thank you very much, honey. Thank you for supporting the channel. And that Crab Life has been a member for 4 months, so thank you, sweetheart. The G in G-Man stands for... What, Gorgia? Is there for gorgeous in there? Why you gotta have a name like Crab Life? Because I love crab meat. I love crab meat. I love crab cakes. I love crab cakes. And I love that name. And thank you for supporting the channel for 4 months, sweetheart. I appreciate that. Yeah, G-Man. Where you at the YMCA, honey?
Pocket and just give it to them. Just like everybody else does when they see the homeless outside or they see somebody less fortunate outside. Is that too difficult for you, Buff? Is that too difficult for you?
You guys, I'm going to tell you, I was talking to a friend of mine today, and the weather was really nice. It was 72 degrees or something. And I said that I want to go out and do a stream on helping the homeless people today. I kid you not. And we have pizzerias here on every other block, and they're $1.50. They used to be 99 cents. And there's not big slices. They're small, like Domino's or Pizza Hut slices. They're literally like this big. They're small. They're $1.50. And I wanted to go out and just do a whole stream about just buying the homeless pizza and stuff. And she said no. She said, don't do it. They're going to make fun of you. That you're bragging. Do you think that's bragging? $1.50? Like, I'm not doing anything major. I was just planning on buying like 10 people a slice of pizza at $1.50. Would that have looked at as like I'm bragging? I'm like, but I do like giveaways once in a while. I'd rather help a homeless person eat a slice of pizza. I'm not bragging. What is there to brag at something so small like that? Should we do that one day? I can buy like 20 people a slice of pizza for like 30 bucks. That's not a big fucking deal. All right, we're going to do that. We're going to do that. I know, right, Fal? I know you would love to do that. Fallon wanted, let me tell you guys something. And I'm not going to get into details. Yeah, hey, let me tell you something. When I was in Catholic school, we used to go to soup kitchens and we used to serve. And I used to give food to the homeless people or the less fortunate in my deli too. So I was raised that way. To me, it's not about show. It's just about the gratification you get. And let me tell you something, G-Man, you have no idea what Fallon was gonna do, honey, for Shani and Rev. And I was like, girl. She was literally gonna go and hook them up. Hook them up. Mm-hmm. Ladybug did it too. Yeah, we used to go to the soup kitchen and we used to serve it. It was a great, great feeling. Yeah.
Like I said, this is all we know about you. We know you work out. This is what we see on your channel. We see that you work out. You're a comedian. We know that you got a show called Skank Tank, and your goal is to humiliate people in Skank Tank. And then you try to sit there and say, well,
yes,
we're going to give them this money. We're going to get this money. But what a lot of people don't seem to remember is
something tells me that they're on their way out of Pennsylvania. What state? I don't know. Maybe the chat could chime in. I don't know, but I can see that happening. It's such a good feeling, to do that. And, it's not about the amount, but the dollar amount. If you want to help for just $5 or $10, it doesn't have to be hundreds or thousands or anything like that. Whatever you can do, a couple of dollars, that could mean a shit ton to somebody. You know what I mean? That's all it is.
This is all of the videos that he would make before that, saying that I'm not going to pay them. I'm not going to pay them. I'm going to pretend I'm going to pay them. I'm not going to pay them. I'm going to pray. All right, we're just supposed.
Listen, okay, I'm telling you now, if they come to my area, me and Fallon, I'll meet Rev. I don't want to see Shani. I'm going to be quite honest with you. I don't want to. I think she's evil and I think she's vile. And I'm not saying Rev is any better, but I rather meet Rev. And Fallon could come with me.
To just forget about all that stuff, right? Yeah, Buff. Some of us actually listen to the stuff that comes out your mouth and what you did before you did your Skank Tank. And this is what I'm talking about. He needs, if he wants to be in this community, fine. But he should not be looked upon as a good person. Because if you come to my YouTube channel, Buff Weave's a good person, I'm going to look at you and laugh. No, good people doesn't make fun and humiliate the homeless. But Shani and Rev, listen.
G-Man, how many people have you threatened? Don't act like you don't make fun of people. Stop it. Don't. I'm not in the mood to go off. I'm not going to go off. I'm having a cocktail. I'm having a good time. But don't. We all have made fun of people. Stop it. You're being sued, dude. Think about the things that you have said. You're going to point fingers? Really? Okay.
Listen to me. Shani and Rev are a lot of things. I think Jason is a legitimate, bona fide racist. The man's a Hitler sympathizer. The man has used the N-word more times than Buff Weave has laughed on his channel. I would love to see him go review Irate Alex's channel and just go see just how many times those two has dropped the N-word on people in here. So I'm not trying to say that Shani and Rev are a good person. I'm trying to say that they're homeless.
No shit.
They're homeless. And this is how he treats the homeless. Now they're going to say, G-Man, you're such a hypocrite. Such a hypocrite, G-Man, because you stood outside of a tent, and we already covered this, but I'm going to do this again because who knows who's watching me right now. But if I don't read the chat, I stopped doing that.
Why?
I am done listening to the same old tired nonsense over and over and over. G-Man, you're dumb. G-Man, you're dumb. G-Man, you're dumb. I don't want to hear that. So think about this a minute. Why are there people who don't like Shanny and Rev actually coming out and saying things like, well, I don't really like Shanny and Rev, but I don't support the humiliation that they go through?
You guys, I got to change my way.
I don't support that, and a lot of other people don't support that.
I'm going to
Give me 1 second, guys.
Woo, this is tight. I know damn well he ain't acting like he better than anybody. Shit.
And even they are saying that they're not going to support the skank tank or anything like that. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. There is a certain way that you deal with people. If you want Shanny and Red to be accountable for the things that they do, get a show that does not involve money whatsoever, get them on there and talk to them about what's going on with that. But don't try to sit there and try and make it sound like you're helping the homeless, because you ain't helping the homeless. You're humiliating the homeless. You're part of the problem, Democrat. You're part of the problem. He probably doesn't like Trump. He probably hates Trump.
G-Man.
But he can't blame Trump for what went on in Skank Tank. He did that.
Why don't you tell him how it's done? Why don't you let Buff know how it is done? Let us know how you would do it. Come on. If you have better brains and you have a better idea and you think this is unacceptable, they deserve a lot better than this, why don't you do it? It's plain and simple. Don't sit here and complain constantly. I'm not complaining. You know why? Because I don't have a better solution. I really don't. But since you do, this is unacceptable. Do it your way. Offer them something better. Go ahead. What's holding you back? You got $10,000 in that glass jar, don't you? He said it only took less than $200 to start Stank Tank, didn't it? Why don't you do it? You're so worried about them all of a sudden. Come on.
That. Not Donald Trump.
Right, Penguin?
Donald Trump wasn't making fun of the homeless. But
don't bring Donald Trump.
Buff Weeb was. Jesus wasn't making fun of the homeless, but Buff Weeb was. And when you bring up the tent situation, I was called every racial name in the book before I made that video and everything. And I'm just supposed to sit there and just take it? I'm sorry. I live in reality. I don't know if you guys can actually hear me or not. My volume went out a couple of times. Give me a second here.
What's the matter? You're so cute. Oh, you're such a dog.
So this guy Buff Weeb, like I said again, is trying to come across as being this good person. I'm sorry, but Buff Weeb is not a good person. Buff Weeb is, as a matter of fact, here's what's going to be interesting here.
Yeah.
I want y'all to think about this a minute.
Come here.
Who has better morality? I want y'all to think about this a minute, because I think a legitimate argument.
I'm going to try to get her on camera. Come here. Come here. Look. Come here. It's your temptation. Come here. Come say hello to everybody. Come here. Come here. Come here. Eddie. Eddie, boo boo. Eddie, bunny. Eddie. 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 It's a. Eddie. Eddie. It's a. Esquina. Ali. Essa. Ali, Bubu. Ali. Hey. Here, Bubu. Ali. 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 I know. I got it. I know. I know. You know you're my favorite. She's such a dog. I know my good one. I gotta give her some treats. Anything for her temptations, you guys. She's such a spoiled brat. But you see how sweet she is? She's so gentle. Okay, Boo Boo? She's a foodie. She's a foodie. Oh, I know. I'm glad you guys finally saw her in person like that. I know, they love you. I know.
Can be made that his morality is no better than Rev's. I'm not even going to say Shanny. I'm going to say Rev, the guy who can't even lie straight. I would make the argument, and I'm going to in about in a while when I get ready to do my live streams the way I want to and everything and whatnot. But I would make an argument that his morality ain't no better than Rev's.
I know, right, Fallon? That's how she is.
I can point out everything that Rev has said and done that the majority of the community would think would be disgusting. And then I can show you what Buffweed has done. And I don't have to make it. This is the beautiful thing about me. I used to say this years ago when preaching to the choir ministries on my channel. And I still do sometimes. I don't have to lie about people. People can lie about me, but I'm going to tell the truth about them. And I can just simply go to your channel, show people what's come out of your own mouth in its proper context. I'm one of these people that believe that context is king. I believe that you should play the whole thing, not part of it, to try to make some weak point. I mean, think about it. Is he really a good guy? No, he isn't. He has people in here that like him and support him and are clearly using him to get their channels to grow. And that is painstakingly obvious. And then you got people out there who can see right through him and realize the monster that we have in this community.
You know, this is fucking hilarious to me. Dude, who supports you besides Mistress Karma? Can you please name them? Dude, you don't realize, I'm sorry to tell you, but you are a lol cow. You are a lol cow. That's what you are. A lol cow is someone that doesn't make money. A lol cow is someone that when you're live, other people could go live and get a shit ton of more people in their chat and make money. Principal Todd, what's up, boo? Good to see you, honey. If you're live, someone can go live and snipe you and make a shit ton of more money than you. Okay? You're a lol cow. Where are the people that support you? You got Mrs. Karma? Oh, congratulations. She's going to be our witness? Oh, you got Carrie too. That's going to work. She ain't never showing up in person. She ain't never going to show her face, honey, and I don't blame her. So sorry. I don't blame him. You got two people that care. Carrie, Mistress Carmel.
Community.
Todd,
Buff Weave has successfully fulfilled a prophecy that I made on this channel. And that was eventually the same people that was attacking Shani are going to be the ones taking care of her. And Buff Weave has fulfilled that. Buff Weave needs her. He needs Shani. He needs her. I believe that she'll be coming on that channel for the rest of her life.
No, I don't think he needs her. I think he enjoys having her. He makes money. He has people that enjoy the content. I think he likes it. I think there'll be other people like you that need the money and would do stink tank. It's just like that Fear Factor. People would eat worms, they'd eat grasshoppers, they'd eat all this weird shit, do weird challenges and stuff. That's what it is. And he has brought entertainment for a lot of people, to a lot of people, and content, and people make money off of it and everything else. And you're watching, right? Or are you watching? You don't have to watch. Nope. And yes, if he wasn't making money and if he was making less, then he shouldn't do it. No. That's stupid. That's stupid. He has to make money. And that's not a bad thing. And again, he doesn't have to get the super chats and the memberships and stuff like that. People want to give it.
For the rest of her life, she has found the ultimate. I mean, I was a dummy. Don't get me wrong. I was a huge dummy, but now she's found the ultimate dummy.
Was? No, you are.
In Buff Weave. And this is just from observation. This is just from me looking from the outside. And I have no idea what they talk about behind the scenes. I'll let Buffy Boy play whatever audios he got or whatever to prove that he, does the things he claims he does and everything. But from what I can gather and for what I see, this man hates homeless people. I don't know what his problem is with homeless people.
You guys, honestly,
I don't know what his problem is.
I want you to be honest. If you think that Buffweeb hates homeless people, put a 1 in the chat. If you don't feel that way, put a 2 in the chat. We have 150 people in here. If you think he hates homeless, put a 1. If you don't think that, put a 2. There you go, G-Man. There you go.
Is he likes to torture them, humiliate them, make them look, just make them disgusting. Some of the stuff that I'm hearing about that this guy's doing with homeless people, it's just disgusting. And you can't say, oh, Shani, they're still homeless.
Let me tell you something. If I heard
they're still homeless, if I was homeless,
if Buffweed acted like you for one day and went and said, I'll burn that damn tent with you guys in it, okay, and behaved the way you did, I would have dragged his ass. He has never behaved that way. The fact that you come over here and say that he hates homeless people is unacceptable. He has no reason to have that other guy in the hotel room. He could have just paid him. They could have put him in and he gave them extra money to do the interview and all that stuff. Stop saying that. No one's buying your garbage. The only one that's enjoying them being in the tent is you. Is you.
And I wasn't, see, I'm very, 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 very different than Shanny and Rev. Everybody keeps saying I'm just like them. Yeah. Whatever help you sleep at night, buddy. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Let's say I was in that position and I agreed to go on there, and then I decided to go on the internet to find out whether or not this was legal.
I'm telling you.
He would have a problem with somebody like me. He would have a big...
I have a feeling that if Shanny and Rev were hungry and they hit Buff Weeb up for money or buying them dinner, he would do it. He would do it. I wholeheartedly believe that. Would G-Man do it? No. No. I would do it too. If Shanny and Rev asked me right now to order them food, I would do it too. You guys know I would do it. He wouldn't. But G-Man wouldn't do it.
Problem with somebody like me. Because here's the thing. You either want to help the less fortunate or you don't.
Yeah, we do.
Why you humiliate them? Like, are you into concentration camps or something, dude? Like, why humiliate them? Like the Nazis.
Okay, but threatening them is okay. Threatening their life is okay. Threatening to burn their tent is okay. You know what I mean? What? Let's see what you're saying. Oh, you were sent by her? What are you, a little bitch? And I will take a screenshot. You were sent by her? What are you, trash? And thank you for the $5. I do appreciate that. No, I'm not in the title, but nice try. And you know what? She would be doing me a favor because I would be showing that to my attorney. Bonnet Jean. Thank you for the $5. Now, yakety yak, don't come back, bitch.
Used to do that. The Nazis used to, and then I hate talking about this kind of stuff, but Adolf Hitler was a monster, and I hope Rev is watching because he needs to stop supporting him. He really does. Adolf Hitler used to put the Jews into a camp and then humiliate them and then torture them before he ultimately unalived them. Buff's not going that far. All he's doing is humiliating them.
That is so weird. That is exactly who came into my mind. But I think I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I have a feeling that I'm wrong. But I did think of her.
And this is just one YouTuber's opinion. One. I know that there's other YouTubers that don't support the humiliation ritual that is known as Skank Tank. Not even the drunken peasants with all of the stupid stuff the Amazing Atheist used to do on that show, used to say on that show, or did on his channel.
Okay, I'm going to tell you what I think about this. So when Shanny does Skank Tank and Rev does Skank Tank, and people give $20 and they say, shame on you, Shanny, for having sex with the man that beat your kid. You are a child abuser and you should be in jail. I agree. Or when they donate $100 and they say, shame on you, Rev. You kicked that kid in the head. You deserve to be in jail. And Shani, you're no parent. You're a disgusting piece of shit. Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. I don't care. Good. You know what? I have a lawsuit against Hecate for a shit ton of money. Go there and tell her. And don't come here with only $2, bitch. Go tell Hecate that I'm suing her ass. Moderators, can you block her, please? Thank you. Or him.
You know, came close to what Buff Weeb has been doing. I think the guy's evil, personally. I think he's pure evil. There is a difference between a person who's trying to help the homeless and a person who's trying to exploit and destroy them. There's no correction going on or anything like that. All it is humiliating
Exactly.
the less fortunate.
If you're going to come in here...
Y'all need to think about that when y'all go to the polls, because if he's thinking that way, think about who else is thinking about that, who's thinking that way. Think about that a minute. And if you're a Christian, we know what the mandate is for us. Give, and it shall be given unto you. God loves a cheerful giver. Give without mumbling, without murmuring or anything like that. We know what the mandate is for us. Love our neighbor the way we love ourselves. Yes, we're supposed to love our enemies, even though they make it very hard for us.
So you love me? Do you love me? G-Man?
And to love the Lord our God with all our heart, soul, mind, and strength.
Oh, do you remember?
But to follow this man's example.
Like, oh, it's been 5 weeks and I haven't been served from your lawyer and blah, 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 blah. And then you made up that damn video with the stupid toilet paper, blah, blah, blah. How you feeling? Has reality sunk in?
You're going to see why I was always against second.
That's why he doesn't want to turn on Carrie, because he thinks Carrie is going to save him. He thinks Carrie's going to be a witness. I guarantee you Carrie ain't going to say shit. How is anyone going to be a witness for that title and what you've said and the threats that you've made? Seriously.
Killer humanism. You want to know why I was against it? Because exactly what this person's doing. And whose name is he doing that in? He's not doing it in Jesus' name, that's for sure, because Jesus never told him to do that. Shani and Rev are just reaping what they sown. But then that brings Chris and the other guy. They're not Shani and Rev. Well, if we could have just said, hey, guys, I'm just going to give you guys $1,000 a piece. Get your lives together. Well, you could have said it's $2,000 a piece. Get your lives together. You don't owe me anything. Just get your lives together. Stop hanging around these two. Nope. He got them in the tank. They came along because Shani and Red brought them along. I'm never going to forget Skank Tank 1, where somebody gave a super chat and said, hey, Rev, how much you want to go kick your friend over there in the head? A super chat TTS or whatever the heck you call it. Yep, that's Skank Tank, ladies and gents.
Uncertain times.
Then we're told constantly that Shani has a mental illness, right? I remember one YouTuber got mad at me because I was like, going in on some YouTubers on here about their thinking and everything and whatnot, right? And then I promised I wouldn't do that no more. But when you watch Skank Tank, this is all you hear a mentally ill woman hearing if she's really mentally ill, like everybody claims she is. Think about it. Imagine getting on YouTube and telling everybody this woman has a mental illness and then putting her in the tank and then going, well. I see that. Well. That's not building her up. That's not making her feel better about herself. That's not correcting anything that she's ever done. That's sadism. That's getting off on hurting people. That's what that is. That is exactly what that is. So Bub's probably going to see this tomorrow or next week or whenever, but I had to talk about this. I was just, talking to family. I was having a conversation with my siblings, and, I felt like I needed to make this video. I felt like this video had to be made. Somebody's got to call him out on this. I'm sorry. Somebody's got to do it. And, when it comes to me, I'm going to. Think about it. Why is he popular in this community? He ain't popular in here because everybody's going to his shit and wanting to learn about Japanese anime. He's popular because he's causing homeless people to suffer. And some people absolutely love it. They're eating it up. And these are the same people out there. Oh, good person. Now, some of you are probably wondering why I'm making this video and everything and whatnot. And again, I already gave you part of it, but I am a Christian at the end of the day. And I can only take but so much of this before I got to say something. It's just evil. You don't do stuff like that. You don't want to help them. Don't help them. It would look better on your resume if you just didn't do nothing at all than you trying to say you helped them, but you're torturing them. I would love for somebody to prove me wrong. I would love it. Because you can't. You can't, because we all know that ain't good. It ain't good one iota. It ain't good. It's not a good thing.
He is jealous, yeah. I agree.
Earlier, you heard me say that Shani and Reb are reaping what they've sown. They've been reaping what they've sown for a long time. And as long as they continue to stay on social media and duck and dodge things, they are going to continue to reap what they sow. But I just want to put this out there. Okay? Just do me a favor. If this is the kind of things that you're into, I'm not telling you not to watch my channel. No. You probably do need to watch my channel. But if this is the kind of thing that you're into, just don't come to me and tell me this guy's a good guy, because he's not. Ain't nothing good about him. He doesn't have one good redeeming quality. Everything that he does is for selfish purposes. How it benefits him. I was trying to figure out what this guy's belief system is, because when I was on this channel, he told me he was a Christian. Based on what I'm seeing on camera and behind the camera, I don't see nothing, absolutely nothing that suggests that this guy's a follower of Jesus Christ. I don't think he even knows who Jesus is. He probably thinks Jesus was an anime character. I don't know.
Some people can't believe that you are either, based on your behavior. Are you?
I really don't know. I do know this, though. Buffweep, this is just from my observation. I'm not picking on you. I'm not calling you names. I don't want you to feel bad about yourself. I don't want you to feel insecure or anything like that. I don't want you to think that nobody loves you or anything like that and whatnot. All I'm stating to you, sir, is you're not a good person. Not based on what I've seen.
That's rich coming from you.
Not based on what I've seen. I said some things about you, but I know today's going to sting, because here's the thing, dude. You ain't do jack squat dilly for the homeless. You humiliated them. And when you did give them money, You did it after humiliating them, or with the intention on humiliating them.
Meanwhile, you went up to the two guys and said, how do you feel like being humiliated? How does it feel being humiliated on YouTube for being homeless? Right? Isn't that the first question you asked them? Why don't you show us how it's done? Show us how it's done, G-Man. Don't you have bigger fish to fry? July 9th? Does that ring a bell? Shouldn't you be worried about bigger problems that you have? Like an expensive corn dog or a dried up pretzel in Times Square? How much is that soda for this dry pretzel? Does it come with it? No, it's $4. I think I got water. Oh, you look great with mustard all over your damn cheek, something. You guys, I'm going to tell you this. If you're coming to Manhattan, please have money in your pocket. If you're going to go to Times Square, out of all places where it's a tourist fucking hole, where everything is $10. Oh, I can't. I can't.
It's not always good to go by what the audience wants. Sometimes you gotta have some balls and speak your mind about what you actually believe.
You're not supposed to ask the price because it's a fortune. Either don't.
This is why I don't believe Buff really knows me, my YouTube career. He claims he's been on the other channel. If he's really been on the other channel, this guy actually would know what I'm all about. He really doesn't. He really doesn't get it.
Plan on being ripped off. For real. Because they got to pay rent.
This is why Christianity has been able to survive for more than 2,000 years. You might be able to get away with doing that kind of stuff to Shanny, Rev, Chris, and I just, for the life of me, I can't remember the other guy. You might be able to get away with doing that stuff to them, but not everybody on here is stupid. Not everybody on here is desperate, and not everybody on here believes with the stuff that's coming out of your mouth. Welcome to this side of YouTube. The side where you got to think before you speak.
You know, it's really interesting, G-Man, that you could make out with a whole entire house that literally can set you up for your entire future. But Buffweeb does Stank Tank 2 fucking times and makes a couple of $1,000. You cannot deal with it. You are the only one that made a shit ton off of them. Not Buff, but you. Okay? So don't sit over here, point fingers at anybody else but you. Because if they had the house they gave you, they would not be homeless right now. Plain and simple. If they never gave you that house, they would not be homeless. If they never gave the uncle the house, they would not be homeless. And that's a fact. Buff is not their problem. And you got to get that out of your head. Oh, that's it?
You might be able to get away with doing that kind of stuff to Shanny, Rev, Chris, and I just, for the life of me, I can't remember the other guy. You might be able to get away with doing that stuff to them, but not everybody on here is stupid. Not everybody on here is desperate, and not everybody on here believes with the stuff that's coming out of your mouth. Welcome to this side of YouTube. The side where you got to think before you speak.
You're not there. Yeah, he finished. It's very interesting that he's sitting over here judging other people. Meanwhile, he has a huge lawsuit in front of him. Let me tell you something. If Stank Tank was so bad and whatever, he would not want to do it. The fact that he wants to do it negates everything that he's saying right now. Hold on. Let me check a few things out. Hi, Brenda. So, let's recap. G-Man has been served. Hecate has been served. You guys, can you, honestly, I want your honest opinion. What do you think about Unicorn Girl? Can you please write in the chat what you feel? Your thoughts, your opinions, your feelings mean something to me. So based on what you have seen, and if you haven't seen anything, you don't have to chime in. And if you have an opinion, chime in. It's worth something for me. It's enough for me. You can put a yay or an A. That's all. You can put a yay or an A. And if you don't want, you don't have to. You know how I am. I respect everybody's opinion. You're entitled to it. I am not, I don't think, in the right state of mind to give my opinion right now, and I'm not going to. But I understand that Blaze is upset, and I know what kind of person Fallon is, and she's upset. Uh, and all of that makes sense to me. Listen, I don't even know what to say. I don't. I respect everybody's opinion, absolutely. And everybody's coming from a good place. I believe that too, Fallon. I do. I just think it's sad all the way around. It is sad all the way around. And I'm going to say this. There are people that are very vulnerable, that are very bendable, that can go either way. They're bendable. They're fragile. And I get that. I get both sides. I'm not going to lie. I get both sides. And I'm going to give this much to Blaze and Fallon. They are entitled to as much time as they require. That's it. Once your trust is gone, it's not for me to tell you when to get it back. That's on you. And I respect that. I honestly, I do respect it, because when I apologized to Unicorn Girl and she apologized to me, I meant it. And I wanted to start new. But again, Fallon and Blaze can take as much time as they need. And I am not going to judge you guys if you go into her chat or anything else. That's not what this is about at all. But I think Unicorn Girl is extremely impressionable. I do think that. And I think people take advantage of that. And I think she's very bendable. And I think she is easily manipulated, because in a short amount of time, just look how many places she's been. She supported Nick, she supported Blaze, she supported Fallon, she supported Val, she supported AJ, she supported me. It's back and forth, back and forth. So everybody has the right to their opinion, and you're not going to be judged here. And I'm not going to kick her out if she comes in here. I'm really not. Ozzy, I appreciate you being understanding towards everyone. Listen, I'm not going to kick her out. We can agree to disagree. I don't agree of her doing certain things. None of us are perfect at the end of the day. But Blaze can take as long as she wants to gain her trust if she wants to. And same with Fallon. I never exchanged phone numbers with her. I'm not doing that. Listen, the people that have my number, we're leaving it at that. We are leaving it at that. She does not have my number. Okay? Whoever has my number up until this point, I'm fine with it. And we're going to leave it at that. I think everybody deserves a second chance. I think in real life, friends, family deserves a second chance. I'm still not convinced on the internet if people deserve a second chance. I'm not convinced. To each his own. But I'm not going to lie either. I thought we were in a good place with Unicorn Girl. I really did. I started liking her. It wasn't a lie. I did like her. I enjoyed her coming into her chat. I felt like she was coming into a place where she was more happy. She was more herself. And I think she had more support, genuine support. My people were going there. Again, you can go there. I'm okay with that. I don't know, Huzzy. I'm still back. When her son wished harm on you, your beautiful soul. I understand that too, Crab. I understand that too. I don't know. At the end of the day, I want you guys to know I'm not going to judge you wherever you go. But if I'm suing the person, hold on. If you're going to go and you are going to, who am I suing right now? Okay, Hecate, G-Man. If you are going to go and throw them money and support them, fine. Don't come here. Don't. But hey, McDougal, but if you want to watch whoever you want to watch, other people support their money, it's okay. Whatever. But don't talk shit about me. Because I treat you, when you come in here and you come to my home, this is my house, and you are my friends. If you are elsewhere talking shit about me, you are not welcome here. You are not my people. And if you go out elsewhere and you come in here and you talk about Crab Life, Noxious, Fallon, Viking, or all this other bullshit, and then kicking that up with them, that's not what we do here. That's not what we do here. And by the way, Fallon is my real life friend. And she's met my family. I don't have to agree with everything she does. And I don't care. I don't care. She can agree with whatever the fuck she wants to. I don't care. But she is my friend. And she's a friend of my cousins too. Okay? And let me tell you something. If she lived close to my cousin, believe me, they would be hanging out often. Or if she lived right near me, believe me, we would be hanging out more often. And that's why I am very, very happy that Blaze and Fallon and me are talking. Because I told Blaze, you are not going to regret it. Fallon is a fucking doll. She's a doll. And I promise you that, guys, she's a doll. She's a little itty bitty doll. She is. Okay? Listen, we all have reputations online. People came in like, oh, Fallon is a little bitch. Well, you know what, bitch? So am I. So am I. You're going to see several things out there about me. There is a reason why I don't care. I don't care. Listen, if somebody treats you with respect, if somebody treats you kind, trust your gut feeling. There is a reason why I rip somebody a new asshole. There is a reason. Okay? And if Fallon got mad at someone, there is a reason. But just go by your gut feeling. That's all I have to tell you guys. If you don't want to talk to Fallon, don't talk to her. You don't want to talk to me? Don't talk to me. You don't want to talk to Unicorn Girl? Don't talk to her. It's okay. We are not for everybody. I'm not for everybody. I get that. But at the end of the night, at the end of the day, my heart is in a good place. I remember when me and Fallon were in the Uber coming home. We were listening to Fallon, who were we listening to?